Greetings everyone and welcome back to Mega Man 4. We are at part 3 and now it's time to go up against this robot master, Dustman. And I do like how they brought back that boss intro music, you know, the one that's been established in Mega Man's 1 and 2. Yeah, now it won't be in Mega Man 5, 6, it will be back in 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it's pretty much become the standard boss intro theme. So that's a nice little musical continuity right there. So yeah, this is Dustman's stage, pretty much a junkyard of sorts. And hi Metz, nice to see you again. Don't you usually work for Dr. Wily? Well, I'm guessing Dr. Cossack figured, oh, if Metz worked for Dr. Wily, it should work for him as well. And stupid shield enemies. Yeah, these shield enemies right here, this is their first appearance in the Mega Man series, and they'll become a staple ever from this point forward. Yeah, with different designs in different games. Alright, and of course, be careful, there are those enemies that will love to pop out from those bottomless pits, and one wrong move and get hit will send Mega Man straight down to join them. And I hate these big enemies right here. Now this section right here, these blocks right here, as far as I'm aware, they're stable for a good long while. If I remember correctly, eventually they'll go away. But you have plenty of time to navigate to the other side. Now these stupid ladybug robots, they are so annoying. They can circle around Mega Man and can make things troublesome. So it's best to just keep going and try not to get hit by these ladybug robot things. Alright. And again, the one thing I hate about these games are enemy respawning. The respawning rate of enemies is like, ugh. You just go off screen just a little bit and bam, they're back. Ugh. Thankfully, I have some E-Tanks to keep me alive. Yeah, it'd be embarrassing to die to these things. Oh, hi again, Eddie. Oh, thank you! Just what I needed. Okay. This section right here, what we have to do is just be careful of these crushers right here. Now, there are these little blocks that we have to destroy, and make sure you destroy all of them. At least enough so that you don't get crushed when these press thingies come down, so that Mega Man doesn't get crushed. That's a bad thing. So yeah. Anyway, while I shoot these things, I'll tell you about Dustman. Dustman is a robot master with a built-in vacuum cleaner, originally created by Dr. Cossack to be used for sanitation, being able to inhale various types of garbage. He was, of course, eventually modified into a combat robot. Dustman's main weapon is the Dust Crusher, bombs coated in compacted scrap metal that launch shrapnel in several directions. He can also pull opponents towards himself with his vacuum. Must be one powerful vacuum, huh? Okay, this section right here. Ugh. You gotta be quick on the slide technique, because what you have to do is clear enough of this debris and then slide back to the other side to avoid getting crushed. Now this one may take a little while because, you know, you don't want to get squished or anything, but at the same time you want to keep moving, you know what I mean? Now if by some chance you do happen to die here, the checkpoint is at the pressure sweat. Sorry, I can't talk today. It's at this section right here. Well, the beginning of this section. So, at least the game is generous like that. Stupid Met. Oh, we got hopping Mets now. Yeah, you gotta love the Mets. They come in a variety of, packages. I mean, we've got ones that have helicopter blades. We got ones that just poke out their little helmets. Ones that walk. Ones that hop. And we'll see another variation. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. Yeah. Okay. Of course, if I were to die, I would have edited out or edited myself back in to where I was. Yeah, here's the thing I do about... This is how I do my thing right here. If I die in any way, shape, or form, I will usually cut to the point where I died and continue onward. And that's how I do things. This is how I do my videos. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for the crushing section. The hardest part of Dustman stage. Done. Yeah. Okay, Met, do something. Ah. Spinning Met. So, are they programmed to be a ballerina or something? And thank you, big enemy, for this help. Okay. Okay, Dustman is weak against a Ring Boomerang, but the Mega Buster can work fine as well. So let's do it. Let's beat this guy once and for all. Well, not once and for all. At last, we meet for the first time for the last time. There. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot, and we can actually get Dustman into a nice little pattern. You just shoot, he'll jump over, and we can just slide underneath him. Do it over and over and over until he dies. Easy pattern. And, yep, that's it for Dustman. Alright, and I'm assuming that this furnace right there, that fire that's underneath Mega Man, I'm assuming it's like a furnace or something to burn all the scrap metal, burn it down to whatever. It's a nice little interesting detail of Dustman stage because it is technically a junkyard. And whatever. Anyway, now we have this guy right here, Skull Man. You know, this would be something that Dr. Wily would build because Wily has this weird fascination for skulls. But alas, Dr. Wily is no longer with us. I mean, surely if he were still alive, he would be proud to have this. He would be proud to have this guy right here. And the music's not that bad. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Skull Man right quick. Skull Man is a robot master created specifically for combat with balanced offensive and defensive Let me start this again. Sorry, folks. Skull Man is a robot master created specifically for combat with balanced offense and defense by Dr. Cossack. He attacks with shots from his arm cannon and can generate a skull-shaped energy shield, which is called the Skull Barrier. Skull Man only moves or attacks when Mega Man does the same. However, he doesn't move if Mega Man only jumps, instead firing his Buster. That's fascinating. More shield enemies and batons. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Die. And these shield enemies, when they pop on the screen, they can just get a little too close for comfort, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what I'm about to demonstrate is the whole do not pick an item from Eddie if you do not like that item. Essentially, he pops out 1-up. I do not want a 1-up. Go back down, and yeah. Basically, if you do not pick up the item, he can continue to spawn items until you get what you want, and then you can pick it up. Yeah, this goes on for a long while, and then eventually he gives me an E-Tank. Yeah, Allies are good and all. I mean, they're fine, but when you can continue over and over again, what's the point? E-Tanks are essentially gold in this game. Much, much needed gold. Ugh. So why have I taken this little detour here? I mean, it just leads to a dead end, right? True. But, as you can see here, we have an E-Tank. Yay. So, if you want to farm for E-Tanks, Skull Man stage is one of the best places to go. Why? Oh, you'll see. Come on. Well, first of all, we gotta deal with these little skull-shaped thingies right here. Oh! See? Another E-Tank right there for the taking. Yeah. So in order to get this E-Tank, what we have to do is just make our way around to the other side. Avoiding enemies, these caterpillar enemies right here. Now here, this jump may look impossible, but if you have Balloon, this will make things a little easier since you can use it as a nice little jumping platform. See? And just like that, we have another E-Tank. Hooray. Now, the journey back can be a little difficult, but not impossible. I mean, obviously I cannot go that way, so we're going to have to go back the way we came. Of course, enemies respawn. They can be a little problem, but, and obviously I can't use Balloon here, so just slide. And just like that, you should make it. Hopefully. Alright. Now, again, like I said in the last part, you can revisit levels in this game as long as you do not go to Dr. Cossack's level. And after you get to Dr. Cossack's level, you cannot go back to any of these stages because, well, it's pretty much end of the game right there, folks. So, if you want to get some E-Tanks, Skullman stage is the best way to go because you can get one from Eddie, you can get one from, and you can get 2 more from those locations that I just showed you. Man, I cannot talk today. Oh, hello there. These Skeleton Joes, they're not as bad as the rest of the Joe series, you know, Sniper Joe, Hammer Joe, and so on and so forth. I mean, all they do is just throw their bones and, although, of course, at the wrong moment, if you get hit by the bones over a pit, down you go. One charged shot can defeat these Joes, however, and one can stun them, but, anyway, it does not matter. Here we are in Skullman stage. Well, level. The boss room. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling that good tonight, folks. So yeah, as long as you can see, we move, he moves, and so on and so forth. If we do nothing, he does nothing. And of course, he just loves getting in Mega Man's personal space, doesn't he? And of course, he's weak against Dust Crusher, and yeah, that's it for Skullman. And I believe it's the first time since Woodman we had a shield weapon. Yeah, we get the Skull Barrier, if I recall correctly. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Skull Barrier. Hooray. Alright, folks, I will see you in part 4. Goodbye now.